All right, BLaKBoXXRadio. We are in the box. This is our first time in February, and this is the BMore BLaK series. We are in the BMore BLaK series where we're going to have 9 voices, 9 stories, 9 Baltimoreans, and living history in Baltimore. You know, February is deemed Black History Month. And so, but we know that there's no history in America without Black history. We are the history. You know, America is what it is because of Black people. So, in other words, I wanted to do this month a series where we talk to Baltimoreans who are doing great things in their space, who are movers and shakers, who are actually developing things for the culture, and who are being very responsible in their lives. And we have our first person tonight. Let me tell you about ReLLo. I've been trying to get this guy forever. He is busy. He's an entrepreneur. He's a father. He's definitely loved in the community. I'm going to let him talk about himself, but I just want to welcome him to the Black. Thank you for coming to Black Box tonight.
I appreciate you. Thank you.
We're so happy to have you. You know, he's young, Black, and gifted. It's good to see a young man doing great things in the city. So, ReLLo, his name is Durell Paige, but you know, Black folks, we always got a nickname for each other.
They call me ReLLo.
So everybody calls you ReLLo, and I'm right on that. I'm ReLLo too. So ReLLo, tell us about yourself. Tell us about, you know, where you live in Baltimore, where you from. Talk about yourself a little.
I'm from South Baltimore, mainly all over Pigtown, Westport, Cherry Hill, that Brooklyn area.
Okay.
I actually started off I'm still an artist. I'm an artist first.
Okay.
Right. But I fell into being an entrepreneur because being an artist is like being an entrepreneur in a way. You know, it's all business. And if you do the business right, then you're going to be more successful. I mean, anybody can pop off of music, but if you got the business right, you're going to be successful even after music. So
that's true.
The business side of things just started gelling with me. So I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah. You are that, and you're an artist, and you're young, you're Black, you're a father, you know. So that's a beautiful thing. I see you sometimes with your daughter.
I love that little girl. I
know you love that little girl.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
And that's a beautiful thing. We gotta love our children for sure. But you know, I jumped in and I didn't even introduce myself. Like everybody know me, but they don't. So I'm Queen from BLaKBoXXRadio. I'm a host here, and you know, every month we are on the mic with people right now in Baltimore who are doing great things in their space. And so tonight in our BMore BLaK History series, Durell is coming through to talk about what he's doing in the community and all of the good things that you conjuring up. I know you got your business, so tell the people about your business and where it is and what you're going to do with that. Then we're going to jump in.
All right, so we'll start with one of them.
Well, we know that you have many.
I know, because I ain't want to jump to the new one and don't talk about the baby. You know
no, talk about the baby first, bro. Let's start with the baby.
So the baby is AO Boutique. How the idea came along was like, I swear it was like something said, yo, you gotta do it. And I was doing music fully, you know what I mean? Wow. But I'm great at music. I write for artists right now. I'm great at music, you know what I mean? So I wasn't mad when the business side of life hit me like crazy, because I was an artist, but I had a recording studio on Redwood Street. And I started noticing, like, yo, when we are professional, mad people come. So I started changing from not just like a rapper, but like I said, on some, I don't know everything business, but I can learn it. And if I learn it, it's a rap. and that's how I feel right now. That's why being an entrepreneur is like, it's easy for me, because like, even in music, I always never felt like 100% fulfilled. Like, I know I was good, but I wasn't like fulfilled. When it comes to business, it's like, listen, I'm all about connecting everything, and I feel like a genius.
Wow.
Really, really. I feel like a genius when it comes
to
like
just I'm talking to Ye. You know, that's the first thing he always says. He's a genius. You know, I love it.
Yeah.
What happened? Can you see me still?
Yeah, I see you.
Okay, I can't see you. Okay, there we go. So listen, so Ayo, the boutique, right? Tell me how that came about, and I like that name, Ayo. So how did that all, how did that all come together?
So, I had to get a new building in I chose Old Town Mall, right?
Okay.
We got evicted from the last spot that I was talking about for disturbing the peace, so I had to quickly find another spot. The one that was there, perfect, the same price that I was paying on Redwood, 10 times bigger, right?
So when you was on Redwood Street and you got
Yeah.
evicted because y'all was blowing the spot up.
The landlord didn't think I was going to do what I did, but it was professional. It was no like nothing rowdy. I just had a lot of networking events.
Okay,
A lot.
it. A lot. Got it.
So inside of that in a way prepared me for the next level, which was Old Town Mall, which was bigger. So I put a recording studio and a lounge again upstairs, but I had the bottom and I wasn't doing nothing with it. And I was fully in music. So I wanted to turn to my own clothing store. And I had a clothing idea, and it's called Everybody Eats, because I believe all of us should eat together.
Absolutely.
And I said, man, I don't want to have my own clothing store, yo. I like people way too much. I said, I'm gonna get a lot of brands, local people, and we gonna come together. Not just saying y'all in a store, but like, what's up? Y'all trying to invest together? Y'all trying to do something? You know what I mean? Because I have brands from everywhere.
Really?
But they only believed in what I was saying because Ayo is all yet one. It means all yet one. But in Baltimore, if you say Ayo, everybody turn around.
Everybody know what that means.
If everybody turn around, right?
Right.
If you say Ayo and everybody turn around, that means Ayo is for everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's kind of how the name came, right? I said it's Ayo Boutique. So we already say Ayo in Baltimore, but the acronym, it really just made sense. I was like, I just came up with that.
Okay.
So it ain't
like
just
that.
Words. It's some juice around it.
That's what's up. Because when I see your live, sometimes the first thing you say is, "Hey, yo!" So everybody know what that means. So I like that. So that's the name of your boutique. And so you have brands, all local brands or brands outside the locality that come in and they are a part of the store. Is that how it works?
Yeah, I have brands from London. I have 3 brands from London.
Whoa.
I have 2 brands one from Ghana, one from Canada. Amazing. Then I got New York, Jersey,
yes,
Kentucky. I really got them spread out.
That's beautiful,
right? And that's why it's really fun for me because at first the first person to believe in me was from Jersey. His name is Tripped Out of Pearl. That's my guy because nobody in Baltimore was believing in it. Like it was like nah, right?
So in all other words, you're using this concept of bringing brands from like urban brands from all over. What you doing? You done turned out of the what you doing, Durell? You changed the phone around. Hello, Durell. Well, anyway, let me keep talking. So we have ReLLo, Durell Paige, our first voice. It looks like he's having some issues with his technology. So we're gonna keep talking like we always do. So Durell.
I think we're back.
I love it. So this concept is they come in, they rent a space or they sublet a space in the store. How does it work with all these brands from all over the country and outside the country? How about that?
Well, I'm not gonna say so much of about the main thing is so I choose a lot of my brands. I pick them.
Okay.
I reach out to a lot of my brands because I feel like I'm building a store. Like I'm seeing each brand. Like when I walk in the store, I'm an artist, and I'm like, man, when I wear something, I gotta be crazy. I gotta look good because I'm going on stage.
Yes.
So I take that mindset into creating a store. So that's why we always changing the store up because I feel like people's style change, people feelings change, but brands from all over, none of us know each other, so we're not gonna create the same stuff. You know what I mean? Everybody does pay a fee to be in the store.
Okay.
But what people don't see that we do is the main thing is we use that money to invest into another building, and another building, and another building,
and another building,
and our marketing, our collective marketing. You know what I mean? So, but we're an actual team. Like nobody just comes in our in the store and it's just, you know, you're in the store. We have a group chat with all 70 people. When we go to Atlanta, we're gonna have 100. So I'm trying to get me another 2 virtual assistants because it's about to get crazy. So but it's a good thing.
Slow down now. You gotta put me. So you said 70 people. So who are the 70 people? Is that the people in the store who have their brands in the store? Who is the 70?
Who's what?
The 70 people. So you said there's 70 people. So
70, 70 brands, like people that just make clothes, make candles.
Oh, so you have 70 brands in your store.
Yeah. Wow. But between 2 of them.
Between 2 and one of the stores, people don't know who see, the people in Japan don't know about Old Town Mall. Ain't nothing in Old Town Mall. So you are the blow in Old Town Mall. You're the only person I know that would rent a space where no one else is. That takes a lot of guts, bruh. That takes a lot of guts. What made you do that?
Because nobody would do it. And again, I said this on the last podcast. I'm not knocking nobody, but a lot of people take the easy way out. Like, you know, you can go on Maryland Avenue where everybody at and find a spot.
That's true.
Right?
Right.
But again, we built the store around being genuine. I ain't worried about, we are building something. You know what I mean? Imagine a mindset like nobody came here for nobody else, but when we opened the store, everybody came.
Wow.
So it's more meaningful than just saying I'm gonna go try to be profitable, because it ain't about money. I don't care about no money. I use money to do things. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But the fun part is getting with people that you would never meet on a regular day. I'm talking to people in London, and we talking about opening a store in London possibly. Wow. Because I have brands over there. I will only be able to do it because my connections.
Absolutely. I love this. And so you started Old Town Mall. I just can't believe it. When I came to visit your store, I was like, look at this brother. And when I came that day, there was hundreds of people there in a place where nobody is. So that tells me your reach. You know, it was some people performing from Jersey. It was some people performing from I said, look at this. It was amazing to see. And we're talking about Old Town Mall. Anybody in Baltimore know ain't nobody in Old Town Mall but ReLLo and Ayo. And so you guys record there too. So you got a studio there too.
We have a recording studio in the back, and we have the lounge space in the front of it. Now we rent the lounge out for like photo shoots, video shoots.
Okay.
Sometimes we do little stuff like baby showers here and there like that. We just did a repass there.
Oh wow!
But we utilize the space just for whatever somebody needs. If it ain't too rowdy and too crazy, then you know we like to go ahead and let the space go. So
okay, because you know I know your brother, Mr. Dante. That's my man's in them. That's my man Slay. So okay, so and he's an artist also. So,
yeah, he's an artist and one of the engineers. I mainly have him here as one of the engineers, but yeah.
Okay. And so what's your art? Because you keep saying you're an artist in music. So you're a rapper, you're a songwriter, you sing R&B, because I'm going to make you hit something. What you do? Yeah, there you go.
Look, I don't just make songs, I gather napalm. Shove it inside of my pen when I'm writing, I make bumps. Hate on it when I'm getting my right on. I don't see anybody or hearing what are they gone. Music I stay on, studio stay long. No pen for me to invite inside, I see me a crate on. No paper to make it happen, and that can I take on. Feeling and drooling for this verse, I need me an 8 brawn. I'm balling like late brawn. It's my time, ripping pieces out of spines, the swines that is baked on. Me, I got my own style with that getting that Drake gone. And style was locked up like Akon behind bars, like Akon spit flames, like Drake gone, that dragons. That's easy.
Whoa. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you are busting out the BMore BLaK series. My goodness, you laying bars down, bro. I see you. Okay.
Like Jews.
I love it. I love it. So you're an artist. We got your entrepreneur, Jane.
I do videography work. I do weddings. I just got into speaking, which is crazy. I got paid $55 my first 2 times speaking. I was tripping. Like, y'all paying me to talk?
Isn't that something? To talk.
That's crazy.
But there's a market for that.
It is.
And when you're authentic and you got that swag, people want to talk to you, you know, and you're doing things that would normal. Because let me tell you, I'm an entrepreneur. So as entrepreneurs, it takes a level of creativity to be us, first of all. But second of all, we try to mitigate the risk, because the risk of being an entrepreneur is enough.
Mm-hmm.
You walk, when you rent out Old Town Mall, you ain't mitigating no risk. You are believing in self. That is why I got so much respect for you, because for you to go in Old Town Mall and say, this is where we're going to do this business, we're going to build this business and be successful in doing it. So the second spot, you got another spot. Come on with me. Where we at now? Where's the second spot?
So the second one is in Westminster. I chose out there because one, I just wanted to spread. I had a lot of brands coming in. It was too many.
Wow.
And I said, I got to open up another store. So what I do is, with all my new brands, we have a little Zoom meet. We talk. I ask them what's their goal, you know, boom, boom. And then, you know, we actually create the store around the brands that we choose.
Oh, man.
But Westminster, it was just like, people said there's nothing out there. And I was like, that's what I need.
That's what you do.
I need that, because I'm telling you, you got to remember, doing something that's never been done is I feel like that's the only thing you should chase. I'm sitting here I said everybody can rap. Everybody can rap. I can always get back to rap, but I got some ideas where I know people scared to do it because people scared to work together. So I'm just capitalizing off of what people should do and don't do. It's right there. It ain't like I'm doing nothing special. Everybody can do it. You got to just be genuine with it. And people flock to me because I'm genuine. I ain't perfect, but everybody on my team respect me because I go above and beyond.
Okay. So let me ask a question. As a young artist, right? A young entrepreneur, how do you build?
Why you keep doing this?
Are you good? Oh my Lord. Technical difficulties, guys. ReLLo is going again. This is something. So this is the BMore BLaK series. We're trying to do something present within BLaK history. We got ReLLo and his technical difficulties. What's going on?
My alarm keep going off. Like, I just cut it off 6 times.
My goodness. Okay, well, we're going to keep going. We ain't going to waste no time. Listen, so let me ask, as a young entrepreneur, a young artist, a young creative, when you're creating, you know, we don't have no bunch of money. Real talk. We're always looking how you're going to get the next in to move to the next movement. Because there's always you're moving to the next move. So how do you build a team within that? Do people just believe in it? Are they your friends? I know your brother's down with you for life. But how do you build a team around doing something that no one's done? Let me say again, in Old Town Mall, and building this space for brands that are looking for market share. So how do you do that?
I think everybody wants to be a part of something. You just got to find them people.
Wow. Okay.
And you have to be a kind of person that is actually personable, because you're going to go through a lot of crazy people that ain't really for you. You're going to go through a lot of them.
Yeah.
And you're going to deal with a lot of different energies. But you got to remember, on the way to, actually going through all that bad, you're going to meet like one or two, like, I could use you. You can use me, right? Cool. All right, now roll with me. And then one might fall off, but the other one stayed. Like, I found people through going through all the bad people.
I get it.
You know what I mean? Like, you got to go through the bad ones to find some good ones. And it takes a lot, because we're talking about, I've had over probably 250 brands come and go.
I want people to hear this, because, when young people see entrepreneurship or they see stores, they think, oh, you just open up and people walk through the door. That's not true. They're going to walk through the door, but a lot will turn around and walk right back out. Or they'll be there for a week and they're gone. Or they'll promise to give you the world and give you nothing. So you really, really have to, like you said, you've had over 200 brands come in and go out, right? So it's a process. It's a process building this business. And so now you're in a place where you have brands that are they're rolling with you. Am I correct?
I have about 11 brands that been there since day one.
Wow.
Like I said, it's not about how many people actually leave. Like the people that stay is like, they know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
But now I also know I got 11 people that I can 100% depend on. I'm not tripping about like, because people gonna come and go. I already know it. That's the business.
That's the business.
But anytime I call those 11, it don't matter what it is. We talk business. We try. So you know.
Yes.
I'm invested into some of their businesses.
Amazing. Listen, I'm learning from you what you do, bruh. You doing something I never heard of. Open a store, bring in brands, and then cultivate around the brand. That's amazing. Yeah. And it's not your brand, you know.
Right.
So yeah, that takes a lot of guts, because now you kind of dependent on the brand to be present. you know, so you gotta have
I'm forcing a lot of people come into this, the fashion, like clothes, they come into it just like, I'm gonna put something on a shirt and some pants and sell it. But when you really like get in a room full of people that do it, even if you don't do it, you're gonna start to do it. And you see people progression, which is so dope, because we in our group chat, somebody might post something, they be like, yo, that's cool, but I think you should do this. I think you should do this. And they're like, look, I can do that for you. I can stitch it for you real quick, and then we can sell it like that. And then we both now created an outfit to sell. So the connections I'm creating are not just like join the store. It's like you join the real team. Like we got a billboard in Atlanta right now for 30 days. We had a billboard in Times Square. You know what I mean? We're going to have a billboard in London because that's where our brands is.
Okay.
But we only can do this because we really, the goal is to build. Like really genuinely build. Like if you don't have no ill intentions, we're going to find out, because our conversation is going to be different.
Got it.
So I find them. I really do find them.
I love it. You know, I was listening to this brother. He was talking about the rule of 6. And he said, if you're around 5 millionaires, you're going to be the 6. If you're around, you know, if you're around 5 drug addicts, you're going to be the 6.
Yeah.
So if you want to surround yourself around greatness, you need to be the 6 and be around 5 other 6. If you're around 5 successful people, guess what? You're going to be the 6. Definitely. And so I'm listening to you. It's like you guys are around each other, but you're learning from each other. You're building together, you know? And let me ask you, are you doing this with everyone, or are you doing this with anybody who wants to be? Or they have to be black, white? Does it matter? Are you just
no, it doesn't matter. You know, when I push the narrative saying over 70 black entrepreneurs, that's because I mean that's who all is actually in there.
Sure.
You know, but even if I say that and it's not somebody that's black, I just take entrepreneurs. It's just that the majority of that I want to attract to try to influence is us. So now it's like, you know, because the word alone, like we serious though, we have over 70. And then somebody might be like, well, shoot, I make some clothes. I would like to be a part of something. We just influencing it. You know what I mean? It ain't nothing against no other race, because my best friend, yeah, he wants to be me so bad. He's a white guy. I call him the white guy, but he wants to be me so bad he don't want to admit it.
I love it.
We both grew up in South Baltimore, but you know, I want people even like him. I want him to be influenced to, you know, you came from where I came from.
Sure.
So I want you to see that you can actually work with people and actually win together.
That's it. But I want to say one thing before we move on from the brand. BLaKBoXXRadio is a brand, bruh. You know,
look,
I just want you to know, BLaKBoXXRadio is a brand.
Drop the T's off.
That's right, bro. I'm trying to tell you, we're a brand. But anyway, I love what you're doing, and I think a lot of times young people, they talk to young people. You get what I'm saying? It's like what you bring to the table. You have your youth, and then also you got this entrepreneurial spirit, and you want to build with other with the youth. And that's what we need. We need young people to understand that we're in a technological situation we in life now. And you got to have your own stuff on the side. Jobs ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your hustle. What you think about that?
I know 100,000% about having. I work a lot because what I'm doing right now, I'm working a lot to show people that it can be done. That's it. Because a lot of people, like really, I didn't know a lot of people actually watch me. And when I found out that people actually, even if it was like 10 people are watching me, I said, I'd rather influence them than entertain them.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? So I manipulate social media in real life, though. Like,
oh, in real life?
In real life.
So you're walking IG, bro?
I'm just saying, when it comes to marketing, I feel like I'm a genius. I've never been able to say this about anything. You know what I mean? In time, when I have more time, I'm going to be able to do so many crazy things. So I got time. Right now, people are watching me saying, like, you can't make an excuse like, I'm tired. You can't watch my page and be like, yo, I'm tired. You got to block me. Because you see me up at 4 o'clock in the morning. I go to sleep probably at 12. So I always get 3 hours of sleep. But I work I have four and a half jobs, real jobs, right? All part-time. And I have the 2 buildings, the arcade we building. And my friends' investments, we still work. People say these things can't be done only because it seems really hard. But if you condition, it don't seem hard. I don't feel like I do enough.
Wow. And so, I'm so glad to have you on and you say these things. Like, people don't understand that when people are sleeping, I'm working. You know what I'm saying? When people are chilling, I'm working. And that's really what the entrepreneur spirit is, And you say you have 4.5 jobs. So what you do other than entrepreneurship? I got to hear this. And get off that phone. Really, ReLLo? Really? What are you doing?
Okay, is it back on?
Yes, I don't know which. You know what? Only because I love you. With this foolishness you doing, I don't know what you doing. You going from phone to phone. I don't know what you doing.
So, but anyway, that one, the alarm will not stop going off. So I use my other phone. They don't have an alarm.
Oh my gosh! Listen, for the people I'm replaying, ReLLo means well. He's just doing his technology thing. It's all good. So what's your other 4.5 jobs? So you say you got 4.5 jobs other than the businesses. What you do?
Burger King. I work Burger King, Amazon. I do an overnight job. I take care of the mentally disabled, and I work for a temp agency where I get people hired. So if you need a job, let me know. I can get you. Even if you got a background, I got you.
Even with a background, you can handle that too. Love it, love it, love it.
I'm connected. I'm just connected.
I like these connections. Are you going to stay in Baltimore or are you trying to move? What you trying to do?
I would only move if the opportunity was like, yeah, but nah. I would find a nice spot in the county because I know where I'm headed. I'm not a regular person. I'm telling you. And I understand my surroundings so much because I'm from South Baltimore, but I understand what happens when, and I'm not saying anything negative. I'm just saying, like, you have to move carefully is not a fun thing. And I said, I'm gonna have to move just because I'm a businessman now. Like, that's just the reality. It ain't even about where I'm from. It's just a real thing. I have a daughter now. You know what I mean? So I gotta move somewhere, good for my situation.
Yeah, for your baby. And that's important. That's absolutely important. Okay, so you got these 4 part-time jobs. So what's the next move? Tell the people what you're doing next, because you're doing a lot. What's next?
Atlanta.
We're working on
we're working on getting a store in Atlanta right now. That's why we got the billboard down there. But we came up with this dope idea to have a seminar. Right? Ain't nobody doing that, man.
What kind of seminar?
Yeah.
What kind of seminar?
You said what kind of what?
Seminar. What kind of seminar?
Oh, okay. So basically, this seminar is basically going to be how we do our choosing process. It's going to be like a mini pop-up shop, but it's going to be more interactive. And these are going to be the potential brands that are going to be in our Atlanta store. So like I said, in the beginning, we just say, all right, we're going to talk to the people and get them in the store. I'm talking about over the phone, right?
Okay.
But there had to be a transition later on. Like, there had to be something different so we can get, more and more brands. And this, I said, I want to be face-to-face with everybody so you can see I'm serious. because we're gonna build a business around y'all. You know what I mean? We want to hear like your pitch. I want to hear your pitch. Like when I talk about Ayo Boutique, I can talk for an hour because I do this. So with that brand, it would have to be the same way. Like, why you start this brand? Well, I started this brand because I want to hear that, because you show me you serious about your brand. And in Atlanta, I want serious people.
Okay.
So we're gonna have a seminar where we give information. We're gonna do some, like I said, interactive stuff and just really networking.
So you got a plug in Atlanta. You got somebody connecting you.
Yeah, I got so my guy Mogul Printing, he has we actually have one of his brands down there that does a lot of vinyl on businesses. Okay. And he has connections down there. But he also knows a realtor that's down there. Okay. So that's how we're, like I said, we're just looking for spots right now. And building a store is not really anything. That's the fun part. It takes about 2-3 days. Once we go in, we in there all day. Boom, knock it out, design and everything. Even some brands be flying in. Like my one brand flew from Chicago, just flew in. And the other one came from Texas, just to run the store for a couple of days because they excited.
That is amazing. So the 11 brands that started with you, are they going to Atlanta too? So
of course.
Okay, that's what I want to know. Listen, so your core brands. So wherever you go, your core brands go with you.
I make sure they come with me.
That's what's up.
Because like I said, that's out of everybody that has came and went. Y'all obviously believe in the vision. No matter what we had ups and downs where the power got knocked out for like 2 weeks in Old Town Mall. Couldn't nobody come in. Then COVID, we couldn't open up for 6 months.
Whoa.
And we actually worked it out. Like they was like, yo, bro, I believe in you, yo, we good. So anywhere I go, especially anywhere London, I go, just so they can stunt and say they're in London.
Listen, that's a good stunt right there. Yeah. You know, I can see BLaK Box Radio in London. Shoot.
I feel it. It's a good feel. And your look. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's what's up. So, all right. So Baltimore. So, you know, we're talking a little Baltimore BMore history. So with Baltimore, what do you see happening for Baltimore in the future? Because, you know, we got a lot going on in our city. What do you think Baltimore is going to? And what would you like to see it go to? That's one. I want to hear that from a young man.
Baltimore, I feel like Baltimore is going in a good. It's a good wave right now. So in the music scene, a lot of artists are working together now, which is very, very exciting because, like I said, I still do music. So once we get that idea that we can actually work together, we talk about in all genres. It don't matter what you're doing, music, entrepreneurship, skateboarding, whatever. You know, but once I feel like I'm playing my part with the city is changing with people just connecting. And I ain't gonna lie, I do feel like I'm probably the one that has started it and people getting on the wave. I'm not gonna take that. But if you know me, everybody know me, even in music. All I ever wanted to do was bring people together. So if I can motivate somebody to bring somebody together, it's gonna be a chain reaction later down the line, you know. But you see it happening with little things. So it's definitely changing, especially with us in the entertainment.
When I tell you the art scene is rich here, the art scene in Baltimore is unbelievable. And the music scene is unbelievable. You know, when I go to these open mics and I pop up in them, I see we are so talented here. Yes. You know, it's the talent is everywhere. And it's such a beautiful thing. Even at your little thing that I came in the summer, you know, your celebration. Yeah. It was artists just putting it out in the middle of the street, just putting it down. I was like, look at this.
That's why I chose Old Town Mall though, because again, I want to be able to bring people together like that. We had, man, the grand opening, we had like 300 people outside. Yep. It looked so good. It looked so good. I ain't want nobody beefing, want nobody mad. We had the funnel cakes. We had the snowballs up there, man. It was, and then the whole
thing got footage. It was amazing.
So to do that, COVID came in and it really did mess a lot of things up because I had a lot of plans for and I'm still going to do it. But you know, they just put $1 billion down Old Town Mall, and
they what? Wait, slow down, bro. You got talk to a sister, slow it down, slow it down. Let's talk to your sister. Slow, yeah, let's bring that back. Don't try to throw that. Don't try to throw that out there. Yeah, let's talk. What did you just say?
They've been rebuilding Old Town Mall for a long time. COVID just
Really?
slowed everything down. If you go down there right now, they got a parking garage built, brand new apartments, really at the top of Old Town Mall, and wrapping around the back.
Okay.
But they putting up a supermarket. They're putting up a. It's a lot of stuff. John Hopkins bought a lot of Old Town Mall, but what I like so much is one of my landlord down there is like, look, I want you to buy something down here from me. Really good guy, because he sold a lot
That
of his
is
property, but
beautiful.
he the only one that wanted to change the area. You know what I mean? And he tell me every day, like, I like what you're doing. I really, really like what you're doing, and I hope you buy one of these buildings from me. So
ReLLo, buy one of those buildings, bro.
I'm
Get you a
trying.
foothold.
I'm
Come
trying.
on.
Look, we trying. We
Yeah,
trying.
bro. Listen, we might have to talk off mic. We gotta get you in one of them buildings, bro.
We working on it.
Listen,
Trust me.
because what you're doing, you have to you got to fortify your move. So when John Hopkins and all these big boys come around you, they can't remove you. You get what I'm saying? That you have a foothold there because you're building the market for them.
Mm-hmm.
You are the market. When I come down there, there's not one business open, but hey, yo, it's open. So we gotta get you a building down there. I mean, because listen, the reason why I thought you would be so amazing for this series is just what you're doing in your vision. And a lot of times, we're taught to go to work and get a job and go to school. But when you have vision outside of that, you have to have guts.
Mm-hmm.
And not only guts, you got to act on it.
Mm-hmm.
And you've acted on it. And it's you get ready to get in your third store, right?
Yep. Third store. And like I said, and we're working on the arcade.
So where's the arcade? That's Old Town Mall too?
No, well, we're eventually going to turn the upstairs, the lounge area, into an arcade. We just got to wait until the city. Because I want, here's how things come together. So
you ain't got to tell it all, but just give me a piece.
I'm not going to tell it all because, again, anybody can do this. You got to just have a drive. If you want to do it, do it.
That's right.
You know what I mean? I can copy Louis Vuitton right now down to the T. I would never be successful with them because that's their thing.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? But
yep.
Again, I had a feeling, and whenever I had this feeling, I always do it. Like my daughter's mother will always say this: whenever Durell say he gonna do something, he gonna do. I say I come right away, but I always find a way to do it, and I be tripping because I said I'm gonna open up a store, a third store in 5 years. I said that. And because I mapped it out, I wrote it down. I wrote it down in my AO Bible. I wrote it down,
what?
right?
In your AO Bible, I love it.
It's my AO Bible.
Oh, I love it. There we go. Because they said, yes, when you write your ideas down, you're accountable to them. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So now we're on our third store. So where's the arcade? Is that in the city or is that going to be in the county?
So it's in Westminster, right next door to the AO boutique out there.
That's what's up.
And it's literally connected. That's why I got it, because I couldn't see nobody else having that block. I wanted us to have the whole entire block. And I just said I want to find a way to get that spot. So we got it.
Well, I tell you what, we're going to connect because I got to come out to Westminster. I got to see what you're doing.
Please.
Yeah, I got to drop. I drops in. So it's time for me to drop in Westminster and see what you're doing out there. And that's amazing. So are you going to have a grand opening for that and all of that?
Yeah, we're actually trying to work out something right now with a lot of the business, because we're in a business district. But we, like I said, we're on a corner where nobody really goes like that. So what we're going to do is we already start sending out like many invites to all the business owners and their families. We're going to let them all come for free, in the area. Just come for free. You know what I mean? Check the spot out. And the same thing with back in Baltimore. Just come. It's going to probably be like for a week. We're going to let people just come and enjoy the space. But that's going to be our grand opening.
I love it. Listen, let me ask you a question, because I'm hearing all what you're doing now. So tell me some backstory. How did ReLLo, how did you get here? Was your mother entrepreneur? Did your family? How did this happen? How did you get this hustle in you? I know music is your movement. How did this happen?
Well, my mother worked a lot. She always worked 3 jobs, like always. So she was
Wow.
like, while we was home, like we don't be doing nothing. So she used to, you know how you go to Sam's and you get mad candy, chips, all this stuff. She made a store in the house. We had frozen cups, we had candy, we had everything, but we would sell it. People come knock on the door, we sell it, boom, get them out. Sometimes we eat too much of the stuff, but we really would sell it. But then we transitioned to going to school with it. And it was kind of good and bad because you kind of learn business. Like you giving away a lot of the stuff you can make money for. I used to give it away to impress people. Like, yeah, y'all got candy. And I didn't understand that my mother was buying that. You know what I mean?
Got it.
So she wanted us to make money and I was helping us lose it. And then I understood when she closed the store down. We used to see like $90 in 2 days. You know what I mean?
And
the
she
whole
closed the
neighborhood
store
came down,
down.
got ice cream cups.
Really? Because when I was young, my mom, we used to call them chili bears. And she would take the Kool-Aid and put it in a cup, a Dixie cup, bro. And then down south they call them chili bears.
Yeah.
And so we used to sell the chili bears out the house. That's a Black thing where we trying to make it. And so you guys were selling stuff out of the house. And then you went
deals. We was doing deals. That's why everybody kept coming.
You was doing deals, bro.
We was like, I used to always say, because I used to like this girl Tasana, and I used to always say to her sister Jaleesa, like, look, tell your cousin, like, look, y'all buy 2, I give y'all 2 on for free, and they will always come back. So I said, shoot, I did that with the guys too. I was like, yo, look, you come back tomorrow, I give you 2 of them. It ain't nothing to make it. You know what I mean? Like to make the stuff.
Yeah.
But I've always been into, like I said, I never really felt smart in school until I got out and found like music and videography, something that actually makes money. I shot probably 100 music videos for free before I actually started charging people. Because I didn't go to school for it. I just wanted to learn it. I said, oh, it's profitable, But
wow, that's amazing.
Everything with me was business in some kind of way. I just didn't know it until I was like 27. Yeah, 27. And that's when I really got into doing business. Heavy.
You got into business really heavy then. Because I didn't know that you did videography, but guess what? I saw you on Falls Road coming to Service Photo. I didn't hail you. I didn't say anything. Yeah, I didn't say anything. You got your mask on, nobody. I said, let me watch what he do. So, see, and that crazy? I saw you because I was in there getting some equipment and I saw you in Service Photo. I heard you talking to the guy about lenses. I said, look at him. He knows a little bit. He knows a little bit about photography. So it's so amazing what people are doing. And you didn't even know I was there, but I was.
I did. I'm still kind of scared. I cold chills up my back right now.
Because you go in there, right? And that was, I saw you in there talking to the people. And I said, I'm not even going to speak. I'm just going to let him be himself. And you lit up the store. You was talking to the man. I was like, look at him. He know his stuff.
I live to learn, man.
And sometimes, you got to let people live. So I didn't want to get in your business. I said, let me let him live and not just mind my business. But I was listening and learning from you.
It's getting to the point where, so I really feel like I have a responsibility. I was driving up Sinclair Lane in Baltimore. This lady pulled to the side of me, and I felt him looking at me. I felt him looking. So I kind of turned over, and as I turned, the dude rolled the window down, and the girl was like, excuse me. They're like, ain't you AO? I was like, nah. She was like, oh, you look just like that guy. I was like, oh, no, that ain't me. She was like, dang. Rolled the window down. I was like, I can't do that to her. I was like, that is me. She was like, hey, yo. and the guy smiled. You would think the guy would be like, man, who this guy? He was like, that's him right there. So people watch me, and it's weird. So now I feel like I got a responsibility. Like now, when people say they tired or they can't, they too hard to work at Burger King, how? I'm doing it, and I got tips. I got almost $100 in tips on working the window. They said it don't happen.
Wow. And Ricestown. Well, that was the worst service in history.
It
The
was.
worst Burger King in history, bro. I hate to
chose
say
it
it.
for a reason. I'm trying to tell you, it's a chess move. Everybody said that one is terrible, and it was. But you bring your energy into a place like that, you gotta be cold with it. Like customers be coming and they used to people fussing back with them. I had a guy fuss with me in a window, like, what you mean you take off the meat and it still costs the same? I said, sir, I apologize, but I'm not corporate. If I was corporate, I would give it to you just to go because you coming here. I appreciate you, but it's nothing I can do about it. He's still fussing. He like, I want to see a manager, yelling. I turned him all the way down, got a handshake out of him, and got a fist pump, said, hey, man, I'm sorry, man. I apologize for that. Boom. I diffused all of that just by being me, because if I allow you to make me mad, even in business, like it helped me with business. This is something that really can help me as an entrepreneur.
Sure.
Dealing with situations like I'm really learning. Like you can't go to school and learn this.
If you don't learn in Burger King, bro, you can't learn.
Come on.
Come on. Well, listen, when I was in high school, we used to fry the burger at the Whoppers. They come through the machine, you put them on the back, and they come on through. Yeah. I know about Burger King, bro. Yeah. Real talk. So, that is a place where you're honing your customer service skills for sure.
100%.
Because on Ricestown Road, if you can, I hate to laugh. If you can handle them people, you can handle anybody in the city.
It's hard.
I know.
I'm trying. It's this one lady that come through every morning mad, and it don't matter what I do. I can show all my teeth. I give her extra water.
She's still mad.
It don't. She's always mad. But I'm telling you, like I start just making it a game. Like maybe she having something happen.
But I promise you're gonna break her.
I gotta just
keep it up. You're gonna break her.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. I always believe love is love. You can be mad as hell, but when somebody's happy, it's gonna break it down.
I can't wait for that.
I'm
gonna feel the level. My level go above. I make that because she's tough. She's a tough lady.
Let me tell you, you got to have some resolute out there in Ricestown. God bless you. That's all I'm going to tell you is God bless you. Because that ain't easy. But you know what? I salute you because you working for someone, you're building your own empire, but you know that you still got to do what you got to do, right?
Definitely.
I love that. It's not many people who have a business who said they were working Burger King. I'm telling you now. To take that woman every morning coming through there giving you the blues. Ain't many people gonna do that. Be like, I got my own spot. I ain't gotta go through this. But you're doing it. So listen, I give you kudos for that because I can't do that.
Then look, so even with Amazon, and this is just people that just want to be creative. Yeah. I like guerrilla marketing, right? I like doing the weird, crazy videos and make you look at the store. Amazon, you deliver thousands of packages a week.
Yes.
I put my sticker on every box.
Look at you.
Every box.
You're a bad man.
Sometimes I get dollar bills and put them on the bottom of a box with my business card. And because social media is cool, I said to myself, I don't have time to reach people like that. So instead of saying I can't reach people, I said, yo, how can I reach people and still work? Right? At Burger King, I do the same thing. I'm like, look, if you come through the line and say, hey, yo, and record it, send it to me, I'm paying for your meal, right? I say, and people come through and do it.
Listen, I need to talk to you off mic. We need some marketing campaigns out here. You're doing big business over there. That is such great ideas.
I fell in, so even with this, again, you got to go through a lot of things to find out what you're really good at. Like I was good at music. I'm still good at music. I'm better at entrepreneurship than I am at videography. And you know what I mean? I know my levels. Yeah. So I have to go through all these things because wherever I'm going to be at the end is not right now. So I want to get into marketing. I want to get into speaking, right? And business. And that all ties together. So everything I'm going through, I feel like it's a chess move. Even going down Old Town Mall, it teaches you something. Like I took one brand out of my store and put her across the street, and she has her own store across the street now, right across from us. Cause
In Old Town Mall.
yeah, it's called So Extra Boutique.
Amazing. I
That's
gotta
the
come down
goal.
there.
That's the goal. So imagine everybody. So we was trying to turn it into a fashion district. Like everybody get a store. Everybody get a store. And I was trying. It just kind of slowed down. But she was the first. And then I was gonna say, all right, look. Next it'll be like, look, y'all two can branch off, and I'll bring in 2 more brands. Y'all branch off, open up that store, and then y'all branch off. You know, it's a chess move, but COVID kind of just saying no, and it slowed a lot of stuff down. But that would have been a fashion district if we had our way.
But just realize that things happen for reasons, and maybe that slow was your come up, and you needed it. So now you move. You're still creating as you go. You are actually creating. You in Atlanta. You're talking about London. So COVID. So a lot of people, people said to slow it down, but I think a lot of times it gave us a chance to kind of reconfigure what we do, and then come out harder. Because we see where it can slow down. Something can slow us down. Something that we never thought could slow us down,
Oh, hold on 1 second. I'm sorry.
You know what, ReLLo? I don't know what kind of interviewing you doing. But because we love you and you on 2 phones, you got a phone behind you, bruh.
I ordered some food because I'm only here for 2 days.
You are something else. You're something else. All right, so we see you going to Atlanta, but you kind of committed to Baltimore. Am I clear on that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you commit. Are you doing any shows? What you doing in the artist realm? What you doing with your artistry?
I'm just writing. I'm just writing for artists. I am working on music still, but like I say, I mean, I musically, I'm always going to do music until I get where I want to be with business and everything. I'm not putting my full time into the music, but I still create music all the time. You know what I mean? I don't do shows right now. Like I said, I don't have time.
Mm-hmm.
But eventually, I am shooting 12 music videos though.
You what?
I'm shooting 12 music videos.
12 at once, bro? 12 music videos.
This year, I'm sorry. This year, I'm going to release
Oh,
12 music videos.
Okay, so you're doing 12 music. That's your goal in 22. 12 music videos.
The first one is in 2 weeks.
Wow.
Then I'm going to probably be shooting like 2 every Saturday, just to get them out. But these are songs that I have a lot of music, a whole lot of music, and it's time for it to get out while I still do business. So
I love it. I definitely love it. You are so multifaceted, and it's like your brain is on 300. You just keep creating. Sometimes creativity wakes me up at night.
Yeah.
Bro, this thing never stops. We don't get it. I'm like, I gotta write this down because it woke me up. So creativity is an amazing thing. I think is what keeps us creatives going. And you have to do 4 or 5 things at once, but it's all very satisfying. People say, "How you do all that?" You love it. It don't seem like a lot of work. Do it.
What I say to that is when I'm not doing nothing, I have anxiety. When I'm overwhelmed, I really be cool. I might look like I'm all over the place, but I'm better when it's like a lot on me. Because
so you work well with chaos.
Because I used to have bad anxiety. I have not had any anxiety for like almost 2 years.
Wow.
But that's because everything that I say in my head, I try to do it. You know what I mean? I ain't the best at it, but I'm saying I try to do it. I feel like whenever you don't do exactly what you know you're supposed to be doing with your life, you're like something's holding you back, and you're not being really you. Every day I wake up just being me. So I'm not worried about no bills, no negativity, no nothing. I just grew into like just saying like whatever. I'm gonna stick to this plan, but whatever.
It is what it is, right?
Whatever. That's really how I live, like every single day. And like that's why I say I can go through so many people no matter their attitude, because if you stop being friends with Durell, and this is not nothing, you lose out. I know who I am. I'm that guy. Like if we friends, I'll do whatever I can for you. And my homeboys and homegirls, they know that. That's why the 11 is already, they still here. So
wow. You the rule of 12. If you got 11 branded moves, you the 12th brand for sure. The rule of 12. You double the 6.
and they
So
help.
and they help you.
They
Yeah.
help. They really help a lot. I'm telling you.
When people believe in you, that is the first step. And then they believe in you and they help you grow and they help themselves too. It's a beautiful thing. It's a symbiotic relationship. It works very well. Listen, let me tell you something. I am impressed with you. I am blessed to see this hustle. It is something to see. I see it when you think I don't see it. I see you in service photo. I see you a few times, but I let you live. Isn't that crazy? I let you live because everybody don't need to. I don't need to talk to people every time. Sometimes people just want to be in their life. You know what I'm
Next
saying?
time speak. Next time speak.
Next time I'll speak.
I thrive off the conversations. Like
because I'm around the city. I get out too. And so I see people, and a lot of times I just watch and observe because, everything in an interview. Sometimes people just want to be living their life. You know what I'm saying? But the next time I'm going to speak, I'm going to pull you up for show. We ain't no walkabout the next time. But listen, keep creating, keep doing great things, keep empowering other Black people and other people per se, because this is how we should live. The rent we pay is service. And that's what we service other people and to service our own lives. So you're doing great things. You are BMore BLaK History, living history. And I just can't wait to see what else you're going to do. Damn it, I can't wait.
Everything. Can I say
Everything.
one thing? Can I say one thing real quick?
Of course.
The one thing I want to tell anybody that's watching,
Wait a minute. I was going to say, what's your jewel? So this is the end.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, give us the jewel. Go ahead. You're going to be announcing next. You're going to be on announcing the damn podcast.
All right, go ahead. Do your thing.
All right, yeah. Listen, we almost out of here. We need that jewel. You gotta leave something with the people. Leave something inspiring. Leave the ReLLo's jewel.
One thing that I learned, which has got rid of all anxiety, all stress, is patience.
Wow.
So many things open up and you able to slow down when you're patient, like mentally slow down. No matter how crazy a thought of yours come to you, when you really patient and you just like, when it come.
Yeah.
You're able to relax more in life and just really enjoy, because you already see your future. And I feel like if you already see your future, you should start paying attention to who around you, because if you see them in your future, then cool. But if not, you got to move around them. And I really, really learned that. I used to hang with a lot of people. Once I started disciplining myself and what I really wanted, even if it was like some collecting bottle caps, anything, I said I wanted to do it. And I really tuned in and did it. And I'm not even where I want to be at right now, but I already know, like, in a couple years, something crazy going to happen. That's why I moved the way I moved, because I know my future. So just be patient with everything. Rushing and not living full is why anxiety and depression sits with us. And I learned that because I had it. I haven't taken medicine in like 3 years. I'm good.
That is a blessing. Love that. I love that. Listen, the first voice out of 9 voices in the BMore BLaK History series, we have Durell Paige, our brother ReLLo, the man, the shaker in Baltimore. He's a tastemaker, y'all, and he knows himself. It's good to see a Black man that knows himself. I love that. So listen, you be blessed, bruh. We're so happy to have you tonight.
I appreciate you, for real.
And I don't want you to, we're gonna get off, but don't go nowhere. You don't go nowhere. But we out of here. We boxed up and out. Can I get some deuces?
Bang bang.
Bang bang.
Hey yo.
There we go. BLaKBoXXRadio. We out.